Josh, Tennessee Gunroom here today. Gonna talk to you about the Romeo 7S. We're gonna unbox it here. I have already unboxed it. I did put it back in here to show y'all. But we're just gonna go through it honestly because I want to get this done so I can get it back on my gun because I have not sighted this optic in yet on my gun. I am putting this on a 7.5-inch AR pistol. I will show you that a little bit later. I'm going to be doing a full review on that too. But I'm going to sight this in, get it on there, but I didn't want to do anything with it too much until I got this little unboxing review out of the way. So we're going to open up. First off, just like every SIG optic, it comes in the SIG box. It's packaged up really nice. You wouldn't expect anything less. I do have a SIG Romeo 5 on my CZ Scorpion Evo 3, which is kind of what made me go with this. I looked at a couple different options, budget options, of course. Um, I thought about doing another Romeo 5, but I was like, well, I already have Romeo 5. I did watch some reviews, and I did see some good and some bad things on the Romeo 7S, but I thought I would just give it a shot. So we're going to open it up here, and when you get it from the store, you will get your directions that, of course, tell you everything you need to know about the optic according to SIG. You will get one cleaning cloth. You will get your AAA battery. This does run off of AAA battery. I'm not positive. This actually might have been in a little bag like everything else was. I'm sure it was. Like I said, I did have it out already on the gun. You will get your adjustment tool. You will get a set of screws that will go on because when mine came from I got mine from Optics Planet because I did go with the FDE with the green dot. As far as I can understand, this one is Optics Planet only. If you want the FDE, I do believe, I could be wrong on that, it does say Optics Planet Modified Limited Edition. I do believe you have to get the FDE from Optics Planet, but like I said, I'm not positive on that. When you get it, it does come with the height adjuster for already installed for the True Co-Witness. And I got to say, when I put this on my AR, it does true co-witness with my sights. So I mean, right out of the box, you can tell that it's it is very well made. Now, I did see reviews online of people saying that when they opened this front cap, the whole cap came off. This is actually the first time I've opened them. Well, it didn't close great. So it does, it is a little tight closing, but it opens fine. And that one opened fine as well. Let's see if that's okay. So that one closed fine. That one closed way better the second time. So I mean, you might just need to work with them, but they do open really good. And like I said, I saw a couple different people online said that they had the front sight cover fly off when they went to open the sight cover or the lens cover. I'm sorry, but and that may happen. I will, like I said, if it does happen, I'll leave it in the comments after I shoot it a while because I mean, sometimes you shoot things. Like I said, I am going to be running this out of a 7-inch AR, so it's going to get some abuse. So if anything does change, I will leave it in the comments, and I will probably throw it in when I do the review on the 7-inch AR. So your battery compartment is right on the side. You don't have to take the optic off once you mount it on to put the battery in. And I do like the fact that the battery compartment is captured. So you're not going to lose that. You're not going to be at a range, change your battery out, drop it, and then spend forever trying to find it. It does show you on the thing exactly how to put the batteries in. So, I mean, that's nice, especially for people like me who tend to always put batteries in backwards, and then you just thread it right back on. Now, this thing says it has something like a 50,000 hour battery life. I don't know if that's true. Obviously, I haven't tested it for 50,000 hours, and I'm not going to test it for 50,000 hours. I mean, realistically, if I can put it in, the battery stays charged for a long time. I'm going to be happy with it. I mean, I will say I've been running my Romeo 5 on my CZ Scorpion for probably a year now, maybe a little bit longer than that. I honestly don't know. Somewhere probably around a year. I've never changed the batteries in it. I'm still running the same batteries that I put in at the beginning. It's still super bright. I haven't had the need to change them. So your brightness adjustment, it does have 11 brightness settings, 2 of which are night vision and 9 of which are daytime. I don't have night vision yet. I've been told the night vision is lacking in what it needs to be night vision, but realistically, my opinion, I mean, I could be wrong, but I mean, if you have the money to run night vision setup, you're probably not going to be running a budget optic. at the same time, because I mean, let's face it, that's not cheap. Why would you spend good money on the night vision to run a budget option that's not going to get you probably what you would get out of a way better option? That's just my opinion. But like I said, I don't have night vision, but it does have 9 brightness settings, and I mean, it gets pretty bright. Now, one thing I did see online, I don't know if I can get it to show in here, is everybody is complaining about the ring that you get when you turn the brightness setting up, that it throws a ring around the edge of the lens, that said it makes it really hard to shoot with. I mean, yes, you can't see it great. I can most definitely see it looking through the optic. Maybe if you had an astigmatism or something, that would affect it differently. I mean, yes, it is bright, and yes, when you look through it at nighttime, it does make a big difference. But also at nighttime, I'm not running my optic on the brightest setting either. So I mean, like I said, I do have to do some shooting with it, and I will let y'all know how I feel about that. But I mean, you're getting a, like I said, you're getting a budget optic. I mean, in my opinion, you're getting a good optic, for a budget price. I mean, you're not getting, a $400 or $500 optic. You're not paying $400 or $500 money either. So I mean, you just got to kind of keep that in mind. I mean, it's one of those, you do get what you pay for, type deals. So I mean, the glass is really clear on it. It does have just, your standard M1913 Picatinny rail mount. It is a 1 to 22 millimeter on the lens. It has unlimited eye relief, so you can run this anywhere on the optic. I run it a little farther back on the optic just because that's where I like to run it. But I tell you what, let me change this camera around a little bit, and I'll throw this thing back on the gun and show you how I run it on my little 7-inch AR, and then we'll come back to the table. All right, guys. So this is actually what I'm going to be running it on. This is the setup. This is a Aero Precision 7.5-inch AR pistol build that I've been working on. I like it back here to the rear. It really just lines up really good for me, and I can co-witness it with these sights as well. I don't know if I'll be keeping these sights. I haven't actually shot this gun yet. I've just been trying to set it up. I'm going to do a full review on it later. This is the SB Tactical. I think it's the SB4 Tactical Brace, Magpul grip, PMag, 30-round mags. And I can't remember right offhand what foregrip this is, but I will look it up and put a link in the description when I can figure out what foregrip that is. But yeah, this is how I'm going to be running it. I know a lot of people don't like the 7-inch ARs. I was just looking for something small, compact for, short range, close encounters. So I will be doing a review on this later after I put some rounds through it. And so stay tuned for that. But let's get back to the video. All right, we're back on the table. So this does have full windage and elevation turnkeys on it. We're going to take the little key out right here because they do give it to you. They do say just use a coin to adjust it, but they do give you the adjusting tool as well. Let's see if we can hear any tactiling on this. So you can, it does feel a little gritty. I'm not going to lie to you. But it is very tactile, and you can feel the individual clicks. I do like that. You're not trying to guess where the clicks are at. So I do like that. It does adjust in a half a MOA up to 100 MOA on both windage and elevation. I will say when I did throw it on my gun, like I said, I haven't shot that gun, so I don't know if those sights are on, and I haven't shot with this either. But I mean, it looked like it was pretty close to being on, which was kind of funny. I kind of should have shot it before I started switching those just to see if I got lucky and happened to get one that came already sighted in for my gun. Like, what are really the chances of that? Anyway, overall length, you're looking at 3.2 inches, and the overall width of it is you're looking at 2.2 inches. Now, I don't know if that is including the mount, because, I mean, as you can see, the mount sticks out quite a bit more on the side. So I don't know if that is included in the 2.2 inches or if it's just here, because it doesn't say, and I haven't measured it, so I honestly do not know. Your height of it is 2.6 inches, and your weight is 7.7 ounces. So, I mean, in my opinion, For for the size you're getting, it's not a bad weight. I mean, it's going to add a little bit of weight to the gun, but I mean, it's not bad. And like I said, you can feel. I hate to say you can feel the toughness because, like I said, I haven't done a whole lot with it. I haven't tortured tests. It does feel very well made. Everything locks up really tight. It does feel very well made, but I mean, sometimes that can surprise you when you actually get out there and get to messing with it. It is auto on and auto off, just like the Sig Romeo 5s, for instance. I'm not sure what all Sig optics are auto on, auto off. I'm not familiar with all of them. Like I said, I do have a Romeo 5, so that one I'm familiar with. But it is auto on and auto off after 120 seconds. Um, Now, with this optic, like I said, I got this one from Optics Planet. I will leave a link in the description from Optics Planet and from 6 Hour, their website, where you can pick it up there. I will say it's quite a bit cheaper to get it from Optics Planet. At least right now, the FDE one is running like they say it's like 64% off. Who really knows if that's really what it is or not? But as of right now, you can get this one on Optics Planet for $99.99. So $100. I mean, you're looking at a pretty good optic is what it seems like. Everything I've seen online said it's pretty good. Like I said, you do see some people complaining about it having the ring, and then some people I have seen have complained that when you look through the optic, that you can see 3 dots instead of just 1 dot. And I don't know if I can get this sighted in here or not to where you can see 3 dots or 1 dot. Now I can. I don't know if you will be able to or not. See if I can get it to focus a little better. It's about all you're getting, but you can kind of see them in there. So I mean, you can see the 3 dots. Um, it's not that big of a deal to me. Like, to me, I kind of have to focus in order to see the 3 dots. But I mean, like I said, we'll see how that does when it's shooting. My Romeo 5 honestly does the same thing, and you can see the kind of like a merger of the 3 dots. Like it's not just one solid dot. Anyway, but on Sig's website right now, they are $177.99. That's the only two ones that I've actually checked. I'm sure you can probably get them on eBay or Amazon way cheaper. However, I'm gonna throw a warning out there for getting optics off eBay. I have got suckered. A lot of people have got suckered. I did buy a fake Romeo 5 one time off of eBay, and honestly, I didn't even know it was fake for quite a while. It actually held up really good until it didn't. And then after going back and doing more research, apparently these people got over on a lot of people, and they were selling a lot of fake gun parts to a lot of different people. And that's when I said, okay, not buy, only buy from reputable sources from there on out for things like optics and stuff. But that's pretty much all I got for you today, guys. Like I said, stay tuned because I will be throwing this on my 7-inch AR, and we will be getting some videos of me throwing probably 400 or 500 rounds downrange, and I'll be talking about this. And like I said, I'm going to do a review on the Aero Precision 7-inch AR as well, 7.5-inch AR, as well as the SB brace. We will talk about that a little bit too. I work a lot, so I have to get the time to get all these things done. But anyway, guys, I hope you liked the video. If you've had any experience with the Romeo 7S, good, bad, ugly, whatever, throw it in the comments. If you know what I'm talking about, on the ring or the triple dot, if that has bothered you, if you've noticed it while you've shot, throw it in the comments. Let's talk about it. If you just had one fall apart on you, throw it in the comments. Let's talk about it because I want to know just as much as everybody else does. Like I say in all my other videos, I'm not a pro and I don't claim to be. I'm just a guy trying to talk normal for normal people. So, but with that being said, guys, hit the like button, leave a comment, subscribe, share it with your friends. And until next time, guys, this has been Josh with Tennessee Gun Room.